Attention book lovers and literary enthusiasts. Mark your calendars for an unforgettable celebration of storytelling and community. The EyeCU Reading Literary Experience, powered by BRAE, is coming to Detroit, Michigan on Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. Prepare for an exciting day filled with author meet and greets, book signings, and immersive panel discussions designed to enrich your literary experience. Whether you're a devoted reader, a budding writer, or someone who simply loves a good story, this experience is for you. Together, we'll celebrate the power of words and the connections they create. Join us in Detroit for the EyeCU Reading Literary Experience, powered by BRAE, where literature, creativity, and culture collide. Save the date, spread the word, and I see you there.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it. Tongue twister. Say it real fast one time.
Tam telling tales. Tam telling tales. Tam telling tales. Tam telling tales. Tam telling tales.
Hey everybody, it is Tam telling tales, and y'all come on in here because I have a great show for you on tonight. I know it's April Fool's, but listen, nothing that I'm about to do and say to you all is fake, okay? We have the authors from the dating app Whores here with us on tonight, okay? And so I know you guys want to tune in with me so you can talk to them really quickly. And we are going to have special emphasis on one of the authors in particular, Miss Keira James, on tonight because she is the monthly book selection with her book from the series The Deadliest Match. So you guys get on in here, share this live, tell your people that we about to have us a good time over here on Tam Telling Tales. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a little share button over here real fast. There we go. Okay, so I'm sharing. I want to make sure that you guys are doing the same. So you did see at the top of the show that we have the EyeCU Reading Literary Experience powered by BRAE coming up this summer, you guys. And I need y'all to be in the building, okay? Because I'm going to be there. Our author for tonight, she's going to be there. And I'm going to need for y'all to be there too, okay? So you can head over to Eventbrite and make sure that you grab up your tickets so that you can be in the building. If y'all know anything about the EyeCU event, y'all know we're going to have goodies. Okay, we're going to be giving out the things. We're going to have us a good time. The social networking will be social networking. And the reading will be reading because, baby, we got the authors. Okay. So, hello to everyone in the chat. Hi, Vayina. Hi, Satanya. Thank you guys for being in the building with us on tonight. Now, it's going to be set up a little different. This is real special because the book that we selected is actually book number 5 in the series, right? But see, we still wanted to make sure that we highlighted, at least for a moment, the other ladies that is a part of the dating app Whores. Okay, so without further ado, I am going to introduce the ladies to you all. Let me see who I got in the building with me right now. Okay, so we got one person that's gonna probably be a little later on in the show, but we do have a oldie but goodie favorite over here, the author of Something About Keira, and that is Octavia Grant. Why don't you come on up here, sis? Bring the good sis up. Hello there. Hello there. She said, I'll put my camera on when I'm good and ready. Okay. So Octavia is coming on board. And then while she's loading up, we're also going to bring up on the stage the author of Wish I Never Met Her, which is Tanisha Stewart. You come on up here on the screen too, ma'am. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, how you doing? I don't know if you can hear me or not.
We can hear you, girl. We can hear you real good. And
Okay,
then
okay, good, good.
next up, I have the author of Anything for Angel, and that's Kenya Moss Dime. Come on up here, ma'am. There she go. There she go. And then last, but certainly not least, our dearest Keira N. James, our featured author for the month of March. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Wonderful. We do actually have Tony in the chat. She's still tied up, but she gonna be here with us however she can get in. So thank you, Tony. And Tony actually wrote the first book in the series, which is The Perfect Profile. So there's that on that. So I know that you ladies are not here for a long time, but we gonna have us a good time for this short little period of space that we carved out, so we can make sure that we highlight all of you all. So before we start, y'all know I always want to play a little piece of game, right? The only person who might not know this is Kiera, because Kiera is new. Everybody else, y'all have been here with me before.
Mhm.
Okay. So we always play us a little piece of game. I'm gonna ask y'all a couple of questions. I'm gonna go around and you just gotta answer it honestly. Um, if you were in studio with me, you would have to take a shot if you chose not to answer. You know what? I just think that with the lives these days, I have to bypass that now, and you have to sing songs. Okay. And so I have an original song that I wrote, and I'm gonna teach it to y'all real fast, right? And so if you choose not to answer the question, then you got to sing the song. Yes. Do I see the heads nodding?
Okay,
Y'all agree? Yeah. Is that a yes? Okay. Well, we're going to keep this thing going. So
okay.
listen, this is how the song goes. My sit down, don't stink. Sit down, don't stink. Put that rag between my cheeks so my sit down don't stink. Yes, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know about that one.
That was
Well,
beautiful.
listen, answer the question. You ain't got to sing it, okay? That's how this goes. So, the first question, I'm gonna just go around in like my little circle that I can see, and that's gonna start with Tanisha. So,
Oh Lord,
it's easy, girl.
why you gotta do me like that?
Listen, you gonna be just fine. You got to set the tone, right? You got to set
Oh
the tone.
Lord.
So this
Okay.
game is just pretty much called Most Likely, right? And you're going to tell
Mhm.
me, out of this group of ladies, the authors of the dating app Whores, who is most likely to do XYZ. Okay, so
Okay.
it's easy, right?
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. Now this question, Tanisha, is for real life, not when they writing their characters, but who you feel in real life.
Oh
This would
Lord.
apply. Okay.
What you trying to start, Tim?
A fight. A whole fight. Okay. I ain't seen a good
Oh
one in a
Lord.
long time. So
What
here
was
we
that
go.
group? You trying to break us up like Diddy's group? I don't remember the name of the group. That's what you trying to do.
I'm trying to bond y'all. You know what I'm saying? After one good fight, don't you usually feel closer to a person?
Mm.
No. No.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's just me and my toxic thinking. Sorry. Um, Here's your question. Who is most likely to plot a murder so well they never get caught?
Ooh. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna have to go with. It's a tie between Tony and Kira.
Oh, tell me something. Okay. Cause see, I ain't know Kiera was gonna be the one looking over there innocent and stuff. Out here getting away with whole murders. Got you. Okay.
I don't know if I'm flattered or insulted.
Oh, it's a compliment.
I take it as a compliment.
Okay, so Kenya, this is your question. Of all of the authors, Who is most likely to accidentally reveal a spoiler in an interview?
See, I had an answer for the one you asked Tanisha. I wanted to answer that one.
She said, I got answers. So you don't want to sing the song because you got
No,
answers
I
to
ain't
all the
singing that
questions.
song. Most likely to reveal.
Accidentally reveal a spoiler in an interview.
Accident. I'm gonna say Octavia because her
I
babies are
do
probably gonna
not.
be climbing on her and she's gonna be all frazzled and she's gonna reveal it and be like, "Oops, I didn't mean to say that."
See,
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
getting me in trouble. Get out of here.
See there. They in the back too. Like, yup.
See?
And there they go. There they go.
So funny.
No, go away. Y'all
Yeah,
get
he
me in
just said it
trouble.
now. You can't tell that baby you can't say hi to him. He see us. We see him.
He heard me talking about it. He was like,
Right.
"Baby," so we say, "Baby."
Go get it. Go get it.
Oh, okay. So the next question is for Octavia. Let's see. Who is most likely to turn their nightmare into a bestseller?
Kenya. She already has a daymare. So I would definitely say Kenya on that one.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Look, Tony in the chat talking about something. I think I'd be the one to reveal a spoiler. Tony, you be over there talking too much, girl. We didn't know that. We didn't know that.
See how
And
people
I'm
get
gonna ask
into
Tony one too after I get
baby.
to Kiera. I'm gonna ask you one. I'll ask you one. Let's see, Kiera. Who is most likely to kill off a fan favorite character just to shock their readers?
Oh,
You
that's
know that one.
easy. Octavia.
Octavia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Or
No
wait.
way.
or Tony. It's a tie between Octavia and Tony.
Mm.
Because Tony been catching smoke
I
behind
would
the
give
rest
that
of
to
these.
Tony. I would definitely give that to her.
Okay, Tony out here tripping, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, now Tony, I hope you listen in, good girl, because I got a question for you. So I know you out in the chat. We appreciate you being here with us, girl. So listen up close. Who is most likely to write a book that gets turned into a hit movie? Tony, this is your question. So I'm gonna let you have your moment to go ahead and put it down there in the chat. I know the other ladies, they probably want to say, they answers and stuff too. Go ahead and let me know who y'all think. Who y'all think?
Mm.
Head moving. Head moving. Head moving. Listen, they in the comment section. Now see, Tony, you said this hard. Now you know what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to send us an audio singing my song now. So you better pick somebody. You gonna have to send the audio. That's all I'm saying. Listen, Shasha said all y'all. Okay. She said all y'all is writing hits out here. I love it.
I agree with that one. I say all of us.
Uh-huh. See, that's the safe answer. Y'all get on my nerves. Y'all not trying to sing. Yeah. So Tony
That's
said Tanisha.
Answer.
Did y'all see it? Yep. She said
Yeah.
Tanisha.
oh,
I think she's the most organized out of all of us. So that makes
I
sense.
I say all of us though, for real, because every single one of us got something to bring to the table, and every one of us has such a diverse style of writing, and I really feel like all of us can make a hit movie.
I love it. Y'all know I be talking to the movie people too, so I love to hear it, honey.
Mhm.
So listen, you ladies. There is one final question. It is for all of you. You can answer all together. There is a wrong answer. Um, Hope you know that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask you this. Tam telling tales or any other platform. Cricket.
Pam telling tales.
Damn,
I
telling
don't know
tales.
what damn.
I thought you was gonna give us a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Nah, dog. We gonna have to do that again because I don't know. I think I feel away. I think I feel away. Okay. Let's try that again. Tam telling tales or any other platform.
Tam telling
Damn
tales.
Am
telling
telling
tales.
tales.
Yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it. They in the chat. They know what to do. They know what to do. As I always say, once you go to the next platform, you be like, you. Absolutely you. Who is Tam? You know what I'm saying? So that's how you do that. You know what I mean? So thank you, ladies. That was fun.
Thank you.
The ice is broken, although, like I said before, most of you all are not new to me, just Kiera. So we are officially popping her cherry on tonight. Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, oh, that sounded nasty though, didn't it? Ugh. Anywho, I do want to give you guys an opportunity to talk about how we got the dating app horrors. Okay, so we got a series with all of you all as individual authors in this series, and anyone is open to taking this question about how we got here.
Tanisha, do you want to tell?
They picked you, Tanisha.
Oh Lord. So I think it was actually Tony who had the idea to do the dating app series. And then after that we were throwing ideas together and then we settled upon the dating app series. So I don't know, like I don't know. I know she had the idea for the series, but I don't know who came up with like dating app as the series title. But it just continued to progress from there. We worked on it for over a year, and then it had wild success, and it's still successful to this day. We're still in the top 10, and it's been over a month since the books have been out.
I love it. I love it so much. So when the series dropped, did it drop like one by one on different days, or did they all drop at the same time?
We each
One by one.
dropped a book every day leading up to Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh. Yes, and so I really want to ask Kenya about the marketing for it because I know she be over there doing like crazy marketing stuff, and she be having all the stickers and stuff and all of the things, and I just adore it. So can you tell us a little bit about how you created the ideas that I was seeing for the marketing for the app series?
This one was a lot of fun because of it being a dating app and being digital, obviously. But I'm gonna have to hand the creativity part off to Kira and Tony because Kira came up with a media kit, which was essentially all of our visuals in one big file, and her and Tony put together, the video and things like that. And then I took the logos and things, and I was able to put that onto some merchandise, but we just had so much going on. But that foundation with the logos and stuff, it just took off from there.
I love it. Look at that. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. I love it. I love it a lot. So ladies, I got something I kind of created, right? Because I know you all don't necessarily want to be here all night, right? But I created something called Feel It in 40, right? And so what this means is I would like for each of you to go around and take about 40 seconds to make us feel like, oh, I can't wait to read this book. So we are going to go around. Kiera, I'm going to skip you only because, well, we about to talk for the rest of the show. So, and you're gonna do yours later on. But I'm gonna start down at the bottom with Octavia. So I'm gonna bring you up, solo you up on the screen so that we can hear you make us feel it in 40. Yeah. We gotta unmute you and then we're gonna have you brought up on the screen. We're gonna solo you.
Make us feel it, girl.
You want me to go now?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so 40 seconds to tell you to read something about Kiara. So if you have ever had your heart broken and you wanted some get back and you get your get back and your get back goes horribly wrong. If you
Mm.
want to see what happens, read something about Keira. Was that 40 seconds?
Girl, listen, you did good. I don't know. I wasn't keeping count, but it was good. Okay. When that get
Quick,
back, don't
40
get back.
seconds.
Oh, baby. I love it. I love to hear it. I'm apparently I need to do a better job at pronouncing my words. I need to slow down a bit because I keep apparently sounding like I'm saying the dating app whores.
That's our next series. That's coming later this year.
Whores. Like apparently they think I'm calling you ladies some whores, but the horrors. Or maybe I just can't talk. Horrors. That sound horror. Whatever. Listen, we're gonna we're gonna head on over to Kenya, and she's gonna make us feel it in 40.
Okay, so in my story, there's a character named Laurel who's in a pyramid scheme, and she decides to use a dating app to entice men and get them to think that she wants a relationship, but she really wants to lure them into her pyramid scheme. And you know how that works. She meets Angelo, who just got out of prison. He's looking for companionship. He gets on the dating app, but he also has a sister named Angel who uses a dating app to entice men and beat them up, rob them, or whatever. And she tells him, let's get Laurel and, set her up so I can take her money. And then she finds out a secret about Laurel, and she's like, oh no, she's got to go. And then it just becomes a big, kind of deadly uh, explosion between the three of them trying to each, scam each other, and it leads down a dark path.
All right, there it go, baby. The scammers be scamming.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that was her feel it in 40. And next up, we have Miss Tanisha Stewart. Come on up here, girl, and let us feel it in 40.
Well, when you said whores, I felt like that actually fit our main character in my story. It fit her beautifully. Because I think every woman has probably dealt with a dude like Quincy. So when you
Mm,
meet him, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. And you're gonna know exactly why he ends up in the predicaments that he ends up in. Let's just say that he ain't gonna miss his water till the well runs dry, and he ain't gonna know he made a mistake till he made the mistake. And that's all I got to say.
mm-hmm, that's it. That's it. We feeling that. Yes, man. We is feeling that, y'all. So listen, everybody, before I let all of the members of the dating app whore, wh- whores. Oh hell. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay. Before I let all of them go, I want to of course I want to thank y'all for coming on here, being with me, and then I'm gonna go around and I just want you all to tell everybody where they can find you real quick so that they can know like, oh yeah, I'm gonna follow her too and buy her book, and after I read it, review it. Boom. Go ahead, Tanisha, take it away.
Oh Lord, y'all keep catching me off guard with this. You can find all of us at the Black Women Who Read Thriller Horror Suspense Books group on Facebook. We reached 5,000 members. We going strong. You can also find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Just look up Tanisha Stewart author and you'll find me.
Awesome. Next up I have Kenya.
Just like Tanisha said, in that group, or look me up, kenyamossdime.com. And at the bottom, there's all of my social media links.
Awesome. Next up, Octavia Grant.
You can find me on Facebook, Octavia Tanika Grant. You can find me in the book club, Black Women Who Read Thriller, Horror, and Suspense. On TikTok, on IG, Octavia versus Otanika, and Otanika on TikTok.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. And then we also have Tony, who of course is a part of the group. She's not on screen, but she is definitely an intricate part of this group. Tony LaRue, y'all make sure that y'all go and y'all look her up on social media as well. Uh-huh. All right, y'all gonna do that for me, people in the chat that's listening and watching them things. I know y'all gonna do it. And before we go, uh, I just so happen to know that y'all gonna be somewhere. Almost all of y'all is gonna be somewhere this summer. And I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna pick on somebody else. Tanisha feel like she probably been talking a lot. You know what I mean? Kenya, yeah, honey, go ahead and tell the people where they gonna be able to find you and some of your other people this summer.
At the EyeCU book event powered by BRAE. That is, now don't let me get the date wrong. I know it's August.
August 23rd, baby. That's
Okay,
that.
August 23rd. Right here in Detroit. The
Yes,
EyeCU Literary Experience.
yes, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all pull up so that you can support all of these authors that y'all see here on the screen, and I see you reading at social network and Braid. Like, come on. Yeah, yeah. So I thank you ladies for being here with us on tonight. I'm gonna let y'all leave me, but Kira, you staying right here, girl, because we got to pick your brain
Yes, ma'am.
about the deadliest match. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Ready.
All right, ladies. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Thank y'all
We'll
for
be
Good
in the
joining.
night.
chat.
Bye.
And then there was one. So
Yes.
listen. Now
Let's
that
get
we got
into
you
it.
here in the building, girl, we got to do us like a nice little intro and stuff, right? So
Okay. Okay.
we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pull you up on the screen.
Okay.
It's gonna be just you. Boom. There we go.
That's
You
me.
know what? Because I don't even want us to be on the screen on the side. I feel like we just want her. Let's see if we can just take me off and we're gonna take our other little thing off. It's just gonna be this. That's it. Or maybe not. Okay. There you go. Okay. Now we done set the tone. Keira N. James is a powerhouse storyteller known for her gripping thriller, horror, and suspense novels that keep readers on the edge of their seats. A U.S. Navy veteran, Keira brings discipline, intensity, and a unique perspective to her writing, crafting narratives that are as chilling as they are thought provoking. Beyond her literary prowess, Keira is a devoted mother who masterfully balances the chaos of parenthood with the dark, twisted worlds she creates on the page. Her ability to weave psychological depth into spine tingling tales has earned her a dedicated following among readers who crave suspense with substance. Kiera's latest novel is the March book selection for the EyeCU Reading and Social Network, sparking discussions that delve into her signature blend of fear, intrigue, and heart pounding twists. Fans will also have the opportunity to meet her in person at the EyeCU Reading Literary Experience powered by BRAE in Detroit this summer, August the 23rd, where she'll be engaging with readers and fellow literary enthusiasts. With an ever growing catalog of hauntingly unforgettable stories, Keira N. James is a name to watch in the world of thriller and horror fiction. And everyone, welcome solo to the show,
Oh,
Miss Keira and James. Hey,
oh my God, that intro though. I feel like somebody.
girl, cause you are.
Thank
Listen,
you.
so we both about to be up here on this screen so we can kiki and we can talk about the things. And
Okay.
so, we got some of the stuff about the actual series out of the way, and so now we get to dive into the deadliest match.
Yes, let's get into it.
Let's get into the deadliest match, baby. So, for all of my people who are watching, who are in the chat, if you all have read the book already, you can go ahead and start putting your questions into the chat. We're going to be making sure we check those out and asking her all of the things. But in the meantime, I wanted to talk a little bit about dating apps in general with you, sis, because
Okay.
dating apps truly can be horror stories, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm curious, have you ever been on the dating apps?
I have.
Do you
And
have a story for us, sis?
how much time you got?
Girl, okay, listen. I was about to say make us feel it in 40, but I mean You
It's
can get
like
like a little piece of you can get a little piece of minute. This is about you, honey.
so. Everybody in the chat should already know that I'm a part of Black women who read thriller, horror, suspense, right?
Hmm.
So we're always writing about characters who are obsessed with people or stalking people or something to that effect. And like that was real for me. It was real for me. It didn't get like too crazy or anything like that, but just to say, that, oh yeah, I had a stalker and it be true, like that's wild.
And you met him on the date night.
Yep.
See. Now my
Mhm.
experience on there is that baby, them dudes on them apps, they love to send
Mhm.
you a little ping pic.
I
Baby.
see that.
I'll
I
be like,
see
nobody
that.
asked for this. What
That
are
over
you doing?
there. Just keep it over there. Don't send that over there.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It don't even be nothing like worth sending either. You be like, now wait a minute, sir. If you're going to do it, you need to make it count.
I
And
know.
ah, ah, terrible. So sounds like we all have had our fair share of dating app horror stories.
Mhm.
And we're going to talk about this one that we got to experience in the Deadliest Match, which is ICU reading book read for March.
Yes.
So, if you all have not picked it up yet and read it, just know that there will probably be some spoilers in this conversation.
Mhm.
You'll be all right though. You'll be fine. You probably just gonna want to go ahead and grab up a copy of the book if you stick around and listen to us. Okay. So, meanwhile, we over here
Mhm.
with some questions in the chat about the book. Okay.
Okay.
And so we're gonna bring up this first question. Let's see. Baina said, I need to know why she didn't kill the baby daddy.
Why? Because she wasn't the Mackenzie that y'all knew. That wasn't her then. That's why he got away.
She was a
If
new
that makes sense. Yeah.
she was a new person.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, we definitely wanted the baby daddy to feel something.
I
We
mean,
did.
there's time for that. Possibly.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh. It's giving a part two.
It's giving
It's giving a what? It's giving a no.
it's a tease. Just a little tease.
We like teasers. Okay, that's fine. All right. Okay, we got us another question from the chat.
Okay.
I absolutely love the plot of this story. It played out like a movie in my mind. What inspired you to write it?
I wish I had like some in-depth, profound answer as to how that story came about. But I don't. I just I actually changed my storyline like 7 times before I settled on Mackenzie's story. I don't have an answer for that. It's just something that I just sat down and started writing.
Listen, that's how it be sometimes. It just comes
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah. It's a lot that goes on in my head. It's like organized chaos up there.
Is that
So
how you usually do with your writing? It's just like sit down and whatever comes to you.
yep, for the most part it is. Every now and then there's like a song or something or a lyric that inspires me, but for the most part, it's either like a life experience or something that just pops into my head. And I
Ah,
gotta get it out. Like I have to get it out right then or I'll forget. I'm very forgetful.
I like it, especially when you said the music lyrics, cause I
Mhm.
love a soundtrack to everything,
Yes.
honey.
And that's why like all of my books have a playlist. Like I have like little playlist cards that come in my book boxes so they can kind of get a feel for the book in the music form.
Okay, see, yeah, I'm
Yep.
that girl. I'm like, is there a playlist?
Mhm.
Oh, thanks. Can you send it to me?
Yep,
I
it's
got
always
everybody
in the back of
playlists.
the book.
I ain't made a playlist in forever. Let's see. We got some more questions. Do you see yourself writing a prequel to this story?
Ooh,
Mm.
that's a good question. Something that I haven't thought about, but That's interesting.
I know, right?
But
Yeah. How
then
did she get there?
that, you know what? I feel like if I have to write a prequel, that's gonna be like a whole new series for all of us. Because it can't just be me, you know?
Mm.
Like all the ladies gonna have to write a little prequel. Because I
Well,
don't want to be out here by myself.
I mean, they don't have to. It could be you. It could be you if you wanted
It
to.
could just be me.
It
Just me.
could. Specific to that particular story.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like it don't even have to be in the series no more. You know what I
Because
mean?
Mackenzie, she was like a multifaceted character. Like there was a lot of layers to her. So maybe she does deserve a prequel. So people can, get to know who she was before she turned into the cuckoo clock.
Hmm. I mean, and I feel like we would like her too.
Hmm.
Like up
I
until she
think
started,
she's likable. Like
spazzing out.
I like Mackenzie. I feel like everything that she did was justified. But that's just me.
Well,
You don't think so?
I mean, if you gonna say that, then I feel like we could go back to baby daddy could have caught it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. If I would have been riding with you if baby daddy had caught some smoke.
'Cause he's
Everybody
the
else
one
had
who
to catch
started
it.
all of that. He started
Yeah.
all of it, so
He started
he
all of it, so we should have started with him
definitely
being
deserves the smoke.
yeah, yeah. Then she probably wouldn't have even been like crazy no more because she might have been
She got it
vindicated.
off her chest. She probably would have got it off her chest.
And listen, and of course, we want to know more about like
Mhm.
what all he was doing. We want the details, honey. Okay, how
Because
she
it
got here.
don't
This man
take
is so
it don't take
crazy.
much for Mackenzie. It didn't take much to set her off. So
Yeah, she might be a little touched already. Then,
yeah, just
yeah.
tell her no, and you'll find out what kind of person she is.
See, this is why we need the prequel.
Yeah.
We need this. Okay, so we're just gonna put that out there. Um, Baina said the gym killing. What happened to the receptionist?
So in the story, um, I did consider like how is she gonna get away with this with all these people around. So I wrote it in that the gym was empty, and because he's a trainer there, like there isn't like required to be anybody else there for him to close up because he works there. He's an employee there. So I did catch a little slack about her being sloppy with that scene specifically, but I'm like, if you just would have read it, you would know that the gym was empty. So nobody was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, the people wanted somebody else to be in this gym, honey.
Hmm.
Okay. They said they needed the people in the gym
Yeah.
because when I'm at the gym, baby, I be seeing all this the people. Now they don't be doing a whole lot of nothing. You know,
Hmm.
what I'm saying? You probably still could get away with a little piece of murder. They wouldn't be the wiser.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
See, I don't go to the gym, so I ain't know that. I ain't know it'd be a bunch of people up in there.
Child, yes. Yep, all those trainers be sitting in their little cubby holes and stuff like that,
Hmm.
playing on their phone because ain't nobody about to pay them no hundreds of thousands of dollars for no little piece of half an hour to still be fat. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's
You
that.
know what? Maybe I'll clean that up in a prequel then. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Or
Some
the
kind of way it
sequel.
ain't
So
worth
now you
it.
need a prequel and a sequel.
Y'all just gonna
Make you right.
mm-mm.
Yeah. ICU
Y'all
does
trying to put
that.
me to work.
Like,
Y'all trying to
I
put me to work.
ICU do be putting you to work. Okay. So we got us another question from Tony, and she wants to know what inspired the escape room scene.
Okay, so I've always wanted to go to an escape room, but for whatever reason, I just never been. So I'm like, okay, well, if I haven't done it yet, why don't I just write about it? And then whatever I want to happen, I'll just write about it. And that's how the escape room came about. And luckily, it tied into Adonis's fear, which was being in closed spaces. So that was the escape room.
Mm. Who so gruesome.
It was.
Yeah. But we liked it though.
I mean, I feel like that was my little tiptoe into horror.
Okay, yeah, yeah, cause yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Cause everything else was pretty,
Mhm.
suspenseful
Yeah.
and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of had the psychological thing going on there. Cause
Mhm.
we know Kari was just
Yeah.
not real. But so yeah, that's our little smidget of horror. So
Yeah.
thanks for that.
That was a lot of fun to write though. And shout out to Tony for helping me make that scene what it was because I don't think I went hard enough like the first draft and she was like, I think you could do a little bit better. And I'm like, bet. So
Said say less.
yeah.
We got some more from the chat. So have you ever been to Lake Lanier? This is a question
Hell
for Ian.
no. I'm
No.
still here. Like if I would have gone to Lake Lanier, there's a possibility that I wouldn't be here because I can't swim. Like,
Mm.
despite being in the Navy all those years, I cannot swim. And Lake Lanier is known for swallowing people. And no, I have no desire to go there. But I thought it was a cool element to add to the book to give it, just a little bit of
Yeah.
home, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Homage to some
Hmm.
to some real places.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like with Lake Lanier, I think I would be safe there. Cause I think that's just, our ancestors and stuff like that. I don't feel like nothing bad would happen to me. You know what I mean? Not some others. They might catch
Yeah.
it. But I feel like
Yeah.
they gonna be picky about who they okay with being there.
I didn't know so many people knew about that place.
Oh
I
yeah.
was surprised to see that mentioned in a lot of the reviews, but I'm like, okay, this is nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The people that don't play around. They know what it is.
I see that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do. Oh, Shasha was saying we did an escape room for my birthday one year. We did.
How was that?
We did, and we didn't get out of there neither. No, I don't think we escaped.
No.
No, and I don't think that place is even there no more, y'all. It was what it was like over there on Livernois or something. It wasn't the best of escape rooms. I'll say that, but it was
Was
all of
there
us
a
together.
theme
We
or
had fun.
anything to it?
Hmm.
Was it a theme or anything to it, or was it just like a bunch of puzzles?
I feel like it was unmemorable a little bit. I don't remember.
Hmm.
Ebony said the escape room was given Final Destination. Yeah, yeah. Yours. I'm talking about yours. Yours
Okay.
was given
You
Final
know what?
Destination.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Uh huh.
It,
Yeah.
it was definitely his final destination.
Yeah, that's what it was given.
R.I.P. Adonis.
Mm. Oh, and see, Shasha just recently became familiar with Lake Lanier. Yep. So listen, girl, you was putting some gems in that book.
I mean, I try to impact the people just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay, well
Yeah.
listen, let's talk about these characters a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
So Mackenzie is our main character.
Mhm.
And I mean, she jumped into this crazy real quick.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Like sis said, you know what? It was like she woke up in the morning like, you know what? Curry, I feel like I'm gonna kill some niggas.
Mhm.
It just was like that. Well, of course, Kari's in here, like in her ear, like, "Hey, girl,"
Yeah.
which of course we know Kari's really just her. Hey,
Yeah.
girl, let's kill these folks. Let's make them pay, but didn't make that boyfriend pay. See, Kira, we ain't let you off the hook because I just feel like you could have went on ahead and knocked
You
that
know
man's
what?
head
Of
off.
everything that I was nervous about for this interview, that was the last thing that I expected y'all to like give me smoke about. I'm like, okay, maybe it's gonna be Kari, maybe it's gonna be what she did to Adonis, but it's because I let the baby daddy off.
Hmm.
He had his, he was the catalyst for everything.
Yeah.
So had she got him, y'all wouldn't have had to book.
I mean, we could have got him at the end because we wanted him. We wanted him bad.
That is true.
If
You
you're
make a
going to
valid
cause
point.
all of this commotion,
Mhm.
we needed for him to get the smoke.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he can get some smoke though in the sequel.
So I got the prequel and the sequel. Let me
Yes,
put this
ma'am.
on
Yes,
my to
ma'am.
do list. Honey.
Are you right? I was going to ask you. Are you taking notes? are
Let me
you
take my notes.
are you taking your notes, ma'am? Because these are the things that we need. Okay, and you clearly are great at writing the horror very
Yeah.
well. Okay, so make it real good and gruesome.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. I will do that. I can do that. I was just like, okay, let me ease people into this because that's usually not my lane. I like to stick to um psychological aspects and action. So the horror was different for me, but I had a lot of fun writing it though.
Hmm. Yeah, we enjoyed that. Make sure you give it to him good. Yep. And then and then like when he's like finally dying, then you can
Hmm.
like say something about ICU like I see you in hell or something like that. You know what I mean? And then shout us out. Ah, that would be
You
great.
know what? We might well just make this thing a collab, honey, because you are writing this book for me right now.
Listen. No,
Oh,
that
you
ain't my
said a
thing.
boyfriend needs to pay.
He
You
did.
right.
He did.
You
Listen.
right.
That was the takeaway, honey.
You know
That
what?
he
I if I got some loose ends I need to tie up, I would definitely take note of that.
there you go.
I own it.
There you go, right there. Okay. Now I want you to tell me a little bit about um who you feel
Hmm.
you are related to most in the book. Like which character? I got a feeling I know.
Who you think it is?
I ain't gonna tell you. I want you to tell me. This about you.
Okay, so Mackenzie is my girl.
I knew it.
Like
Knew it.
that's my girl. She is me, I am her. Like it didn't take much to set her off. And a lot of the time, well, not a lot of times, sometimes I am the same way. We're both very sensitive people because we just love so deeply. So when we are wrong, like you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it.
Yep, I
And
knew
so,
it.
yeah,
I could tell. It was your glasses. Yep,
that's what it was.
it was your glasses. I could tell. Looked at you with them glasses. I said, "Oh yeah, she's Mackenzie."
Yeah, I am her and she is me.
Okay, well I mean that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask the people in the chat because we having
Okay.
us a good old funky time. Hey y'all over there, who do you all relate to the most of all of the
I
characters? Y'all come on in here and y'all talk to us. Tell us
think
who
we
y'all
should be
relate to the most.
concerned if they're like can relate to anybody, really.
I feel like if I'm gonna relate to somebody, I
Oh
feel like
God.
I'm Kari because I'm an instigator little piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that
I was like, girl, go ahead, do it.
because
He got
my
scars.
best friend, like, she rides for me. Okay, I can't do no wrong in her eyes. So that was like Kari was definitely my best friend. Like she holds me accountable for if I do mess up sometimes, but yeah, she gonna ride for me just like Kari will ride for Mackenzie.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm Kari. Baina is Mackenzie too, cause she say she like a little crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. Cause I mean, a little crazy, it's really kind of safe too. But the
Hmm.
thing is, Mackenzie wasn't like a little crazy though.
You don't think she's just a little crazy?
Mackenzie wasn't little with her crazy. Mackenzie was quite large with the crazy.
I
Mackenzie
think
was a big back
she was
crazy, okay?
very subtle.
No,
It
no.
was very subtle and warranted. Like all of her actions were warranted.
Okay then. If okay,
You
okay.
ain't going for it, huh?
Listen, apparently you and Baina and Satanya feel the same way. Like
Yeah.
Satanya said it was Mackenzie for her too. Okay.
They
So
should leave her alone.
yeah, I'm the instigator. I'm probably gonna throw rocks and have my hands. I'm gonna let you do it. Yeah. Yep. That's me. That's me. Okay. So we good on time. We good on time. Okay, I'm gonna ask a couple more questions for you.
Okay.
I ain't gonna keep you here all night, girl. I know it's a Tuesday, and people be out here having to get their lives on the Tuesday, honey. Because I ain't even about to tell you what I gotta do after I get off of here. Okay. So I want to ask a couple questions from the book. So in the back of the book, you actually gave us some questions that we could ask
Okay.
during like book club meetings and stuff like that. So I wanted to have a chance to kind of get to those. If I can get to them, come
Okay.
on now. Where my questions at? Okay, there we go. All right. So these are some of the questions, you guys, that you can find in the back of the book. So all of you who are reading with your book clubs, then you have you a nice little guide that she put in there for you. So we don't necessarily have to ask all of them, but I do want to ask about this particular character because we haven't talked about her much, but she was very important, and that's Brittany.
Oh,
Was
Brittany.
Brittany's fate justified?
Yes.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, y'all go ahead in the chat. Y'all tell me what y'all feel about
Everybody
Brittany's.
don't agree with me because
I,
Brittany was a nuisance.
I agree with you. I'm right there with you, sis. Now this is when we see eye to eye because
Okay.
why are you so nosy? Mind your business.
That had nothing to do with you, girl. Now
This
look at
has nothing to do with you, and you doing too
you.
much.
Laying on the floor now.
Okay, so now y'all all just spread out dead.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So it was, in my opinion, it was justified because why are you here? Why do I bother you so much? You know what I mean? Look, so Tanya said, "Oh yes, couldn't stand Brittany. Hated that B. Oh,
Me
that's
too.
cute." She
Me
said
too.
B. She
She
was
should have
annoying
been home.
and she had to die.
Absolutely. Had
And
to go.
Brittany was in her Karen energy. Absolutely, she was. Like, girl, bye. Like, go away. And that's exactly what she did. Like, good riddance. That was the one scene that I was like, whew.
You know what? Jealousy is what Brittany was fueled by.
Mm-hmm.
All it was.
And over a job though, because this is my thing. What I'm not ever gonna do is fight with nobody about doing some work. I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, but her identity was rooted in, her job accomplishment. So yeah, she was a dog with a bone when
Baby,
Mackenzie
when I
got
say
the promotion.
I'm
Hmm.
not about to be overly concerned about
Yeah.
nobody's job. You understand me? Huh? Good. Must be crazy. Yes, I think the consensus is that we
Mhm.
all could not stand Brittany.
Yeah.
Nobody was sad to see her go.
Well, I
Toodaloo,
think
good riddance.
I think I met that goal then because I was like, if I could just have them strongly dislike at least one person, then I know I at least evoke like some type of emotion out of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody hate Brittany.
Yeah, everybody hate Brittany, and she low key had a little piece of extra strength towards the end too. I said, "Oh, she ain't gonna make this easy, is she?"
Mhm.
I said, "Oh, they out here tussling."
Yeah, Brittany wasn't going down without a fight. I mean, she lost, but at least she tried.
She did. She
Yeah.
did. Brittany loved her job, baby. Listen, she would have had to have it messing around with me, cause I bet I don't.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, so let's see. Everybody pretty much agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and Kenya's like, and the Britneys exist too, like in real
Oh,
life.
yeah.
I don't
That's
know why.
important. Don't let them mess around and catch the same fate, honey.
Boop, boop. Okay. Listen, you've heard it here from the creator of Mackenzie. you you'll catch these hands. Okay.
Go ahead.
Uh oh, easy to trick her overzealous ass. Yeah. Because baby, we going to just deserted job sites?
Yeah, like she didn't even have to find out what Brittany was scared of. Like, girl, we already know.
Mm.
Just mention that job and you there.
But I will say this: Mackenzie was definitely putting some good thought into how she was taking the people down. Okay, she was putting some thought behind it.
She's a smart girl. I
She
mean, in
was,
the sense.
yeah, she was. She was smart and everything. Now, I'm gonna say this:
Mm-hmm.
she ain't care nothing about where she was at, how she did it, who was gonna see her, where the camera was at. I was like,
She was
oh girl,
reckless,
you
very
just go,
reckless.
you just gonna walk away, huh? Just ain't got no scully on or nothing. I
She was
said,
reckless.
that's a ballsy woman right there.
But I told you, I am Mackenzie, and Mackenzie is me. Like a lot of her traits and characteristics, like I pull from myself. Like sometimes I'm reckless. Like my mind is chaotic, and I'm very strategic about a lot of things. So yeah, I put that into Mackenzie. So I get it. I get it when people feel like she was reckless. I'm like, yep, that's me.
Mm. I will listen.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm gonna let you go, but
Hmm.
before you go, girl, you got to tell the people what you have going on. Like, feel free to repeat that you're gonna be at, the ICU literary experience, but I also want you to tell everyone where else they can find you and what you got going on.
Okay, so for anybody who hasn't heard it, I will be front and center at the ICU Reading Experience in Detroit on August 23rd. The
Yeah.
event is powered by BRAE. If you haven't read The Deadliest Match, please do so. And matter of fact, just go read the whole series. Book 1 through 5, they're all standalones, but there is a running storyline in each. Right now, I am working on another psychological thriller. It is currently called Orchid. I'm thinking about changing the title though. So be on the lookout for that. And if you want a autograph copy and some bookish goodies, you can order The Deadliest Match on my website at thekeiranjames.com. You can find me on all social media at the Keira N James. And I look forward to connecting with y'all.
Yes, honey. I love it. I love it so much. So, we have us a message here from our illustrious president of ICU Reading and Social Network. And she says, thank you for rocking with ICU this March. The Deadliest Match sparked a hell of a good discussion, and we can't wait to read more of your work and meet you at the ICU Reading Literary
I
Experience.
can't wait to meet y'all.
So, listen, before you go, I got one final request.
Okay.
Okay, so it's really easy. I need you to help me with my sign off.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do
Real
the first
simple.
part. I say I'm Tam, I'm telling tales, and then you come right in after me and say, read a book.
Okay.
All right. So before we do that, I just want to make sure everybody know who I am. I'm Tam Telling Tales.
Read
And
a
you can find me on all social media platforms under Tam Telling Tales, the same name. When you go there, you'll find a link where you can buy your own read a book t-shirts available. But for sure, make sure that you share, like, and subscribe to my channel so that you can stay abreast on all things books and movies and entertainment and the things. All right. So we are about to sign off. And everyone, I'm Tam. I'm telling tales.
read a book.
Attention book lovers and literary enthusiasts. Mark your calendars for an unforgettable celebration of storytelling and community. The ICU Reading Literary Experience, powered by BRAE, is coming to Detroit, Michigan on Saturday, August 23rd, 2025. Prepare for an exciting day filled with author meet and greets, book signings, and immersive panel discussions designed to enrich your literary experience. Whether you're a devoted reader, a budding writer, or someone who simply loves a good story, this experience is for you. Together, we'll celebrate the power of words and the connections they create. Join us in Detroit for the ICU Reading Literary Experience, powered by BRAE. where literature, creativity, and culture collide. Save the date, spread the word, and I see you there.